Welcome back, everyone. Praised for its pioneering visuals and immersive setting, the first Avatar became a box office behemoth in 2009, shattering records and winning numerous awards. It is the highest-grossing movie of all time, having crossed the $2.9 billion milestone and setting a benchmark for other films. It paved the way for so many films that would dare to experiment with filmmaking techniques. But James Cameron, the mastermind behind Avatar, was in no rush to build it into a franchise. The wait is finally over as the acclaimed director who vies for perfectionism is out with the sequel Avatar: The Way of Water. Fans will be delighted as it will take them to the world of Pandora again after more than a decade. Coming to the story, although it has been kept under wraps, we do know that it will be centered around Jake and Neytiri. Per the official synopsis, it will tell the story of the Sully family as they endure trouble, tragedy, and battles to stay alive, as well as the lengths they go to keep each other safe. The sequel will account for the time gap and reportedly pick up over a decade after Jake chose to permanently transfer his human consciousness into his avatar body. He and Neytiri have since started a family and are trying to live peacefully in Pandora with their 5 children: Needium, Loike, Tukturi, Kiri, and Miles. However, the feeling of peace is short-lived as an old threat is returning in its full glory to disrupt the lives of Jake and his family. This is when Jake and Neytiri are forced to leave their home and explore the fascinating world of Pandora further. Gradually we get to see the beautiful islands of Pandora and the ocean that is teeming with fascinating creatures. From the title, you can guess that this time around the focus is on water, with action taking place above and under the ocean that is equally rich, diverse, crazy, and imaginative. In dramatic fashion, viewers are taken below the waves of the ocean and shown a number of fantastic creatures resembling colorful jellyfish, whales, and large-winged fish. With the Resources Development Administration, RDA, posing a threat to Jake and his community, he and Neytiri try to convince other tribes of the Nausicaa to unite and fight against the human invaders. The RDA this time poses a bigger threat as they are seen advancing in huge submarines and battleships. Though the humans look like they are going to burn the planet to the ground, Jake and his Nausicaa allies have more surprises in store for their enemies and audiences alike. Apart from featuring a plethora of underwater scenes, this movie is getting us all ready for an epic naval battle. The cinematic experience reaches new heights as The Way of Water transports you back to Pandora in a spectacular and stirring action-packed adventure. Apart from the technology and logistical challenges, Cameron also wanted to tell a great story, one that would require him to dig deeper into his imagination. He had no desire to film dry for wet for ocean scenes, and instead opted to be as authentic as possible. Thus, the entire cast was instructed in professional scuba diving. As most of the action takes place underwater, the cast had to learn how to hold their breath. Apart from the theme of protecting family and the conflict between the Nausicaa and humans, The Way of Water will pivot the message of climate change to promote ocean conservation. While the first film dealt more with the dangers of deforestation, the sequel channels Cameron's personal passion for oceanography. With this movie, the director has combined his 2 greatest loves, one of which is ocean exploration, the other, feature filmmaking. Like most Cameron movies, Avatar: The Way of Water has been made on a massive budget of $350 million to $400 million, making it one of the most expensive movies of all time. In order to be profitable, the director said in an interview with GQ that the sequel would have to be the 3rd or 4th highest-grossing film in history. The film has a runtime befitting of a 13-year wait for the sequel, around 3 hours and 10 minutes. Cameron told Deadline, "I wanted our return to Pandora to be something really special. Every shot is designed for the biggest screen, highest resolution, and most immersive 3D available. I think we pulled it off." It is a movie that he claims will wow audiences with its special effects and make you feel as if you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. So, what are you waiting for? Book your tickets to the nearest theater to experience Avatar: The Way of Water in 3D. This video is sponsored by Xinyun Creations. Every year, Xinyun showcases classical Chinese dance with hundreds of performances in theaters worldwide. Now you can view the performances online at xinyuncreations.com. Use our code to get a discount. Visit xinyuncreations.com, use the QR code on the screen or the link in the description below, and use the code IND91. Hurry, offer ends soon. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more.